Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to a very belated episode of 2-Bit Talks. And today I'm going to talk about something I kind of stumbled upon. I was just browsing through the interwebs, and I came across the feds busting up a national drug ring and involving a PlayStation. But the article, which I will link below, keeps referring to the PlayStation as the PlayStation box. Now, that's what really caught my eye. It said PlayStation box. And so I was like reading the article, and it's just going on about how this guy went into Walmart and came out with like a PlayStation box. So I guess they were talking about the box that the console is inside. But then later on in the article, they call it a PlayStation box again. I would highly suggest actually reading this article because the authorities go through quite a run through, because they find this guy and then they subpoena, I guess, PlayStation to figure out where this PlayStation is so they can find this guy, because apparently the guy they caught was not the original owner of the PlayStation, if I remember correctly, and so they're just trying to figure out where this guy is. So they go through all kinds of things. They subpoena PlayStation, and then PlayStation, they link it back to Walmart or whatnot, and then they go to back to that Walmart and check through the cameras to figure out when the console was, bought and who bought it, and then they ended up having to figure out, there was apparently an Uber driver involved that picked him up and all that, and it's crazy. They go through all these different things just to find this guy, and he ends up having quite a bit of drugs on him. It's one of the biggest busts in history. They found 88 pounds of heroin with the street value of $4 million. Over $515,000 shrink-wrapped in plastic, and they, of course, found the PlayStation 4. I gotta say that it's a PlayStation 4, but the whole Detroit News article keeps referring it as a PlayStation or a PlayStation box. Clearly, this article was written, no offense to whoever it is, but there's a big chance that they were born way before video games really took off. They obviously don't, you can get a sense that they don't really know. They just keep saying PlayStation or PlayStation box. Crazy news, the raid netted the third largest seizure, as I said it was one of the biggest in history, of pure fentanyl, I think that's how you pronounce it, in DEA history. It's just a crazy story. I recommend going through, because I don't want to devote a whole lot of time to talking about, all the ins and outs. It's a crazy story. I highly recommend the read through it, but just the fact, I thought I would mention on here because it involves gaming, and the person called it a PlayStation box, the person who wrote this article, and at one point they kind of got it right. They called it a PlayStation, but it's a PS4. And I guess, when you're playing online with people, you never know. You might be playing with a drug dealer. Interesting to find out. Crazy story. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this crazy news. And also be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell. That way you keep up to date with everything we're doing here. As always, guys, stay safe and play on.